here today because we are hosting the Conflict Transformation Encounter, which aims at bringing practitioners from all over the world that are working in the fields of peace building, conflict transformation, as well as initiatives surrounding peace.
Opportunities where chance meetings takes place. And I think that is the importance for me about, and that these chance meetings can lead to change.
I am here both as a researcher, an academician, and of course a scholar dealing with issues of conflict to see what my other colleagues are doing in the same area so that we can cross-pollinate each other and find better ways of dealing with this very all-encompassing issue.
This is important because, as you can see, there are so many challenges that the continent is facing and also the world. So it's a matter of just having some reflection on some of those issues to try and come up with way forward, and also to see how these issues can be addressed.
This is very different because everything is shown as not theoretical, practical. The experience are shared which came from the field, that is very practical. Also things those who presented here, that is also practical. No more, we are not, the program is not focused on discussion only.
I think for me, as the focal point for Zambia Social Forum platform, it brings a lot of aspirations to unite, strategize, mobilize, connect on the issues of conflict transformation encounter.
Conflict is an issue that affects us all the time. It's an issue which is with us in our family. It's an issue which is with us in our society, in our nations, and therefore it is important that we get equipped with the right tools for dealing with conflict in our environments.
For today, in the morning, we started with welcoming and introduction so that we know who is in the room, so that we understand where each one is coming from, and also the organizing that are part of the program. And then we're going to have a series of workshops that are going to happen from the morning and also in the afternoon, and also accompanied by a healing session where we'll be having people, there are different activities. We've got a healing session in which we have a massage, we have a biodancer, we have a drama session.
We want to bring about change. There are three things we need to do. We need to educate people. We need to educate ourselves. And education means learning from different people as well.
In as much as we are coming from different countries, at the end of the day we are one family. So the issues that are affecting one country is also the issue that is affecting everyone.
People meet at encounters like this. They are able to engage and talk to people that comes from different countries, from that community. They can hear firsthand what their experiences are, what their thoughts are.
However, freedom is something that one has and one is born with.
I was born in Africa, but because Africa was born in me, we have lost the track of the organic and real form of renaissance that we so much emphasize.
This is how we learn from each other. This is how we build knowledge and become better practitioners. This is how we develop and how we learn to stand with each other in solidarity, how we learn how best to support each other.
What we want to achieve is to come up with a way forward on how to deal with especially conflict issues that is affecting the world and also the continent at large.
I want to learn from other countries how they are shaping up in terms of connecting issues which are bearing with the economic status, and also to learn from one another, as well as also to ensure that whatever we have from a Zambian perspective in terms of movement building are able to be shared with, among the participants who are here.
The conflict knot was good fun. It's a helpful analogy just for talking about conflict as a system, talking about how it affects everybody, how a single conflict, how pressures that are seemingly here affect people all the way over here.
For me, I'd say, given that it's people coming from different countries, and also their experiences and everything, it's very important to me because I get to learn from other people also their experiences, in as much as they can also learn from our experiences.
I believe I want to take away is the idea of being connected to a human family.
I came to meet brother and sister from different African countries, so to share my experience and to learn from others.
What makes this one difference? Number one, I think there is a lot of reflective experiential learning. Experiential learning which is reflective in counting ourselves. Because for the transformation to take its effects, it has to start with an individual. Inwards, before it can come outwards.
So connections are being made. People are seeing opportunities where they can share their skills, their wisdoms, their resources in furthering the aims of social justice.
Women were not allowed to be members. They all had to be satisfied, playing a background role, serving tea during meetings, instead of actively taking part.
Just again, was being allowed to be members of the African National Congress. They held the first protest against the oppressive classes in nations. This law of this country, this law of this country empowers the police to touch any part of the woman's body as if they are searching for a bath. And if a bath was the lack of in her bed, for her fell, so the hatred lasted. Justice and sexual.
It is in the conversation, it is in the knowing that each person will take away what they need, and they will build on what they need.
That we are concerned about transforming our societies and our own renaissance as Africans, our own development, and we must, as indigenous people, make sure that we have control of our transformation agenda.
So I'm glad that we've decided to take that responsibility as this generation to come together, to reflect on the situation on the continent, share experiences, and try to find common solutions to the very many challenges that you are faced with.
If we dare challenge the way things are organized to do it differently, then the fruit of it is sweet.
has been wonderful. I'm so excited, I'm so happy that everything went well. I also want to thank the ambassador. He gave a very encouraging speech in his presentation. It doesn't matter where you're coming from. What's important is about people coming together, being a family, and try to discuss issues that affect people as a community, not as an individual.